This morning, my boy hits my phone and told me that his girl left him. He said from day one, they were working on her being an avoidant personality and her not really knowing how to deal with the trauma from her past life, with her family, with old relationships. And he decided that he was going to work with her through these issues. However, it was a little bit tough for him because he had to tread lightly. You know, certain things would trigger her. And these are his words. Certain things would trigger her. So he had to be mindful of how he was conducting himself around her because he didn't want to set off any of the emotional trauma that she was dealing with in the past, right? I didn't say anything initially, but I knew like, oh, this is a game right here. This is a game. This is bullshit. But, you know, he calls me this morning and says the relationship didn't work out. Shawty said that I was triggering her with me just being who I was. I did all these nice things for her. And the day after, you know, I took her on this fly date, her and her peoples. The day after I did that, she dumped me and said that that I was triggering her past. I said, bro, can I tell you how I feel about this? He said, yeah, go ahead. I said, this is bullshit. And from the first day, when you told me that we like 3 weeks into this situation and we're working around her avoiding issues and her past traumas, I knew Shawty wasn't right. And I knew she wasn't right because this. Any person, don't got nothing to do with women, but any person that empowers their past that way and they tread lightly toward their future because of their past, you gotta watch out for them because they will try and drown you or they will get you into deep waters and leave you the moment that they feel strong enough. That's that avoidant shit. That avoidant personality, fellas, stay away from it. Now, the point of this video is I want to explain to you that women are the world. And what I mean by that is women operate the same in relationships as business operates in business. You're working on a business and you have no clientele. You are having a hard time marketing your business. You don't know how to put your business out there. No one is attracted to your business. You get no hoes. Simple as that. Business, women, same thing. Why do I say this? Because women, they see more in you. As a man, a woman will see your flaws before you can even feel the flaw. The same as you see someone selling a product and you know like, something ain't right about it. I don't know what it is, but I'm not buying it. Same thing. A woman doesn't buy it. You don't buy the product. It's the same exact thing. Women are temperamental. One moment they're hot, one minute they're cold. Maybe you had a way with words that you utilized before on this woman, but now she's not really digging the way you talking to her. It's not working. You haven't made the proper adjustments. You're giving your all to a woman instead of giving your all to your purpose. And the woman is like, he's a really, really nice guy, but I just don't know if he's the right guy for me. He's just really nice. Women don't like nice guys. You heard it before. Nice guys finish last, right? Because they do. A man that is nice is not a man that is purpose-driven. A man that is purpose-driven knows how to say no. He is not going to get taken advantage of. He is not going to find himself out of position to where he cannot react and defend himself and then go on the offensive. A purpose-driven man is dialed in. His first lady is his purpose. And a woman, they judge men based on your relation to your purpose. So when you talk to a woman and you say, hey, how you doing, shawty? Like, what's up? Da, 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 da. It's cool. It's cool. You can have the right words. You can have the right, suave. But really what that woman is gauging right now is your devotion to a higher purpose in life. Are you going places? That's really what she wants to feel out when you talk to a woman for the first time. Are you on your way somewhere? Because if you on your way somewhere, I'm damn sure down to be the Bonnie to your Clyde. But if you're not going nowhere, I really can't add nothing to that puzzle. That's why you can have everything and nothing at the exact same time. If you do not know how to conduct yourself with women, if you do not have a great relationship with the opposite sex, if you do not know how to court a lady, if you do not know when to say when with that lady, if you do not know that it's not all about smashing on a first date, if you do not know that as a man, you are the catch, you're not a good businessman. And your business is gonna fail like 99% of other businesses in America, because women in business are the exact same thing. So what's the fix? How do I not only get great at business and up my sales and get my money on up, and also win with the ladies? How do I win on both ends? 6, 7. How do I win? The answer lies in your purpose, obviously, but that's like the generic answer. You need to know that you're the catch and life moves on your terms. If you do not have that level of faith and self-belief in yourself personally and in your path that you're walking, if you are not like, yo, I don't really give a damn, like I'm on my way, this is my lane, and I'ma just do me. Anybody try to get in between me and doing me, man, you gotta watch out. Man, watch out. That's how you win in business, and that's how you win with women. So let's say you go out this weekend and you decide you want to shoot at shorty at the bar. Cool, you go shoot at shorty at the bar. You introduce yourself. You treat her like a gentleman. You treat her with respect. Because a man that don't respect his purpose, he's not gonna respect a woman. A man that does not respect his purpose is not going to respect a woman. Every time you disrespect yourself and your purpose, you are lowering your frame as a man, and a woman will sense that from a mile away. And that's why you could just say hey to a woman and she is disgusted by you, because she can smell that lack of self-certainty coming from your pores. This is why we say, fellas, pour into yourself, pour into your purpose. Simple. So you pour into your purpose, you pour into your journey, you make sure that you got all your ducks in a row. Are you respecting the process? You might be broke. You might not have any money to your name, but you respect the process. You showing up each and every day. You showing up with consistency. You showing up with quality. You don't do any half-assed distracted work. You do not procrastinate. You uphold your values as a man. And you go up to that same woman and you say, hey, my name is Chris. How are you? And that woman is gonna say, hey, even if she's not interested in taking things further with you, you are going to set yourself so far apart from majority of the population, because men nowadays allow their purpose to be chosen for them by their career, by their work life, by other people. They're pulled and swayed in so many different directions, they haven't chosen their purpose. When you choose your purpose and you operate in that purpose with diligence, consistency, and self-respect, that woman will respond to you differently. So let me tell you how you know you're on the right path. If you are an entrepreneur watching this, you know you're on the right path if women respond to you with grace and they're magnetized and attracted to you. That's how you know you're on the right path, because ain't no, and mind you, I said women, because a girl doesn't have that level of aptitude. She is not able to sense a man that is aligned with his purpose and differentiate him from the man that is not aligned with his purpose. A girl is not able to do this. That is a whole nother topic, a whole nother video. But if you are in good with women, and women are responding well to you, and women are looking, even when you don't got a cut like me, even when you look a little bit rough, no retwist up top, but you know what? My purpose is laser focused, baby. What's up? How you feeling? Hey, I mean, I'm gonna take you for some coffee. I personally don't drink the coffee. Maybe I have some tea, but if you like coffee, I'm gonna check my schedule and I'm gonna see if it aligns with yours, and then we get together. You free Saturday? All right, bet. I could pick you up. All right, cool. How's 10 a.m.? Boom, you in there. That's me, that's my life. Why? Because I'm aligned with my purpose. And I'm never out of position. You never catch yourself out of position. Women don't want to see or feel you reach. They don't want to feel like they're out of your league. Now, granted, women do like to put up a chase. They want you to like pursue. They do not want you to chase. There's a difference between pursuing and chasing. If you were to pursue a woman, you have expressed your interest in her and your interest is clearly defined. You know what you're interested in and you know why you like it about her. You know how it compliments you as a young man. So you're gonna pursue that. And if all of the cards fall, then score. Chasing is a whole nother story. Women don't want to be chased. A man that chases a woman has abandoned his purpose to chase that woman. And in pursuing her, she has lost respect for you every step of the way. Every step forward that you've taken, her respect for you has dwindled until one day everything hits the fan and she can't even put it into words why she doesn't want to deal with you. But she just knows internally, you don't even respect your purpose. I don't feel safe with you. I don't feel safe with you courting me because the same way you abandoned your purpose, you're gonna abandon me. How do I know that when you find another beautiful woman, you're not gonna be enamored by her and leave me? Leave me where you found me. How do I know? Like, I can't even trust you. And this is why they say nice guys finish last. That man that is a well manicured dude, he has his hair cut, he's dressed nicely, put together nicely. He comes out and he conducts himself with quality. He's invested into his appearance. He's got money. Let me tell you this, right? Because money is the byproduct. Money is a result of the work that you've put in, right? You don't need a lot of money in order to score all the women. You don't need nice clothes to score all the women. What you do need is you need purpose, and they need to be able to sense the fact that you have invested in what you're building. You could be dingy, broke down. You could be wearing some damn old-ass shoes. But if you approach that woman and she can sense this dude has some purpose, she gonna ask. Instead of saying, I'm not interested, she's gonna say, why you look like that? Because she gonna be like, yo, the man is wearing the clothes. The clothes are not wearing the man. I repeat, a man wears his clothes. The clothes do not wear him. A man with money, he has money. Money does not have him. You could take all of his money, and as long as he has his principles and his values intact, it's cool. I'm gonna recoup the money. But as long as like I still got me, as long as I could still rely on me to show up for myself. And this is why, fellas, consistency is so important. It's why investing in your fitness is so important. It's why reading the books is so important. You make sure you take care of yourself on a daily basis because that's something that life or nobody can take from you. Somebody can rob you and take every dollar that you've ever earned, but they can't take your dignity. They can't take your patience. They can't take your work ethic. They can't take your self-respect. That self-respect gets you so far in life, you wouldn't believe it. Remember this, you are the pick of the litter, and there are so many amazing women out there. Just the same way there are so many amazing businesses out there. You have your pick. You can pick. Whatever you want belongs to you. Young man, the world is yours. But first you gotta go get that purpose, man. You gotta pursue that purpose. You gotta define that purpose. You gotta make love to that purpose. And you might ask yourself a question like, yo, what's my legacy? What am I building? What am I working towards? And you might find that the answer does not just come to you automatically. And that's okay, because maybe this chapter, your purpose, is developing your purpose. You're developing with what you're building. So an even better question to ask than what's my legacy, what am I even building, is why am I concerned with that? Why am I concerned with building a legacy that's gonna live long after I'm gone? And your answer to that question is your purpose. Your why becomes your purpose. I'm gonna tell you this right now. My why is because I'm raising 2 young princes, and that's one of them right there in that painting. That's one of them. He's 6. My other purpose is about to be 2 years old. So my purpose is I want to be self-sufficient. I want all the money because I want to take care of my two. I also want to show them what it means to be a man in pursuit, because a man in pursuit driven by his purpose can lose to no one. He gets everything he wants. And I want to set that example and show them. I want to be the proof for my two young boys. And I want to take that same why and I want to help you. And that's why I do what I do. I do what I do because I want it all. I want it all. I want all the money. I want all the accolades. I want all the trips. I want it all. I can't ask for enough. Give it all to me. And I also want to set an incredible example for my two boys and for all of the fellas that I work with. Because I didn't have that growing up. I had to develop it myself through trial and error, through learning, through skinning my knee time and time again, through realizing that you can't put your faith, you can't put your life in anyone else's hands but your own, that your purpose is up to you. And if you don't know what your purpose is uncovering the purpose. I didn't have no one to tell me these lessons, man. Growing up, I didn't have that. Now I'm grateful and I'm blessed to have mentorship. And I got some big homies that's making M's every single year. So it helps me to stay dialed in. It helps me to remain wired. And for that, I'm so grateful. That's my why. And that's why I have any woman that I want. Any woman I want, I pick. So my promise to you, actually, going forward, at least for the unforeseeable future, I don't know how long, but I'm gonna make videos and I'm gonna tie them into women and I'm gonna tie them into your confidence as a man, because once again, women are the world. And I will never disrespect a woman on this page, ever. But I'm gonna put you on some game and I'm gonna let you know how to conduct yourself, because women are the world. The same way you conduct yourself with women is the same exact way that you conduct yourself in business or in your personal life. So fellas, this is a coming to, I don't know what the hell it is, man, but this is a shift in this page. In this YouTube channel, I'm gonna be putting you on game of how to conduct yourself as a gentleman. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's see what the future holds for us. Let's get it, baby.